Hi, I'm Dr. Dawn Adrian Saliba. Welcome to my home. I'm the co-founder of Malta Arch, which is a collective that advocates for archaeological and cultural and natural heritage. Um, this is where I live in Gozo in Irabad, Victoria. And you can see how lovely this whole landscape is. So over there, you can see a layer of rock, maybe kind of looks like a cliff. Um, Last week it was beautiful. It was pristine. There are two caves that we don't know how old they were, but they were just delightful to look at and, evokes our mind. And actually, there are Roman remains right down there. And of course, we're near the Roman quarries, and the citadel is near where we have the Roman temple. Um, Tragedy, Thursday, Friday, there was this giant bulldozer that came and was just like cutting into the rock and picking up the rubble and throwing it into a dump truck. And, with all the work I do for Malta Arch, I know for a fact how little care is taken to preserve so many remains. Yes, the Superintendence of Cultural Heritage has archaeological monitors, but what I saw from my balcony, which I am here every day. I teach online. I'm often right here teaching, reading, studying, research. I did not see any scientific monitoring at all. All I saw was the bulldozer. So after they were done on Sunday, I went to investigate thinking, oh, maybe there's some archaeological remains. So I did find this piece of pottery. Now, I can't characterize it. This is not my field of expertise, but I do notice how rough it is, whether it's Roman or medieval or later than that, I can't tell, but it is archaeological. And, people can say, so what? It's a piece of pottery. I understand that attitude. But what did I find right beneath the wheel of the bulldozer? I found a megalodon tooth. And I know it's a megalodon tooth because I sent pictures to the senior curator of the Gozo Natural History Museum, who told me that this edge here is quite diagnostic because it's serrated. So they know for a fact that this, and then I found another one later on. So these two are teeth from megalodons, which were kind of like giant sharks from the Miocene era, which is about 5 to 20 million years ago. And what's really tragic to me is you can see this clean cut right here. So and then this is how I found it. Like the the wheel was here. So the rest of this tooth was underneath the wheel, I believe. You could just see this clear cut. So it's quite clear that there's no monitoring being done regarding our fossil history, the paleontological remains millions of years ago. This whole area was under the ocean, and there's so many fossils. Our rocks tell a story. And if you look, there are other fossils I found. So like right here is clearly a tooth. I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't know what kind of animal it was, but that's a tooth right there. And you can see over here, there's like another tooth right here. I found another one I just picked it out of the rock. I don't know these species, but I do know they're from the Miocene age because that layer is what's known as a C2 layer. And the C2 layer is all over Malta and Gozo and has these remains. This to me is just beautiful and amazing. This is like a rib. I don't know if it's a rib, but it looks like a rib to me, but it's a very thick bone. And you can tell the imprint from here that it was long, and you can tell the width. And it's already broken up, not by me. And there are a lot of other fossils. Like, I really don't know what this is. I don't know if it's a kind of coral or plant or bone. You can see shells embedded in the rocks, maybe coral. These are phosphate modules. Here's more coral. But these rocks tell a story. These rocks tell a story of our evolutionary past.